This is a trending matter. HBCU homecoming outfits. So I guess they're dressing super revealing, which is not a surprise.
And I get it, but at the end of the day, people from older generations were wearing similar stuff. Like the generation before them was saying the same thing. Oh, y'all got no class.
I don't know anybody that literally had their raw butt cheeks out except two girls back in the day, and they both became strippers. And yeah, I don't know people. We had short shorts, but your actual butt being out, only certain women did that.
Is that I ain't gonna lie, I get it. A lot of these women probably got money. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie to you. It is a little wild. Like gotta be out like gotta be approachable. You feel me? But at the end of the day, some
Look
people
at
do
this
that. Some
here.
people do
I got the aunties and the frenzy.
Also, back in the day, while we were talking about uh, people who are older who should mind their business, those dreadlocks look filthy. Do you see how many filthy dreadlock videos are on the internet these days? Remember, dreads used to be a guy who was usually so clean cut. He was knowledgeable, smelled good, he was clean, he didn't eat this, he didn't eat that, he probably didn't smoke, definitely usually didn't drink, but it was a knowledgeable person and you knew not to play with them. They didn't cuss. Like, it was a totally different type of person before y'all made it just a trendy, dirty hairdo.
Posted a video about Howard's homecoming of all my friends in their fit checks.
She said the aunties. So, yeah.
And apparently, I mean, we went out there naked. But like a lot of people do not understand the dynamic of Howard University. Everybody at Howard thinks they're the HBIC. Like everybody's a main character at Howard. So people are coming from very affluent backgrounds, very career-driven parents, or just being a very career-driven person yourself. So fashion is a very very big thing at Howard. So just because you can't pull it off, that does not mean you should police what another woman is wearing. Number two, everybody there, everybody in the video is from 17 to 23 years old. We are young. I'll be damned if I ever go to a space that's not my space. You're in college. You
17 to 23. But definitely don't look like it.
graduated 20 years ago and go police what they're doing with their lives and their body. This is not even your campus anymore. It's lame behavior, quite frankly, coming to a space that is not yours and complain about what people are doing. My whole thing with HBCU and homecoming situation, what they wearing to the homecoming is crazy to me. Crazy. Because what the
Is this 17 to 23 or is that 28 to 30?
fuck that got to do with anybody? Like, why is that moving, y'all? Are y'all losing any money? Are your children hurt? Are you hurt?
What we're losing is absolute respect for you. That's what we're losing. Our respect as a group. Black people, we are a whole unit. Y'all make the unit look bad. What we're losing is class. Now, back in the day, college girls were always known, always known to be some of the freakiest, most loose, let the basketball team do you experiment with opposite and same sex people on the planet. But what they did do was speak proper English and dress modestly and acted like it wasn't happening. I'm just saying, I guess you guys are more honest, but I think it's ridiculous either way.
Are you suffering from anything like what is going on? Like this shit is killing me. Like y'all really making a whole debate about what people are wearing. They probably still passing doing.
I'm suffering from when you go somewhere, everybody expect your black self to be a stank hoe. Like you guys.
Things to do. We young and turn. Motherfuckers gonna wear what they want to wear. And then nobody say nothing. Back in the day, when y'all was doing them freak offs, I mean them freak leagues. Ooh, Diddy got me.
Never went to a freak Nick. I wish I never snuck out the house. Like my mama wasn't playing that. She was not playing that, buddy. There's no freak Nick. Are you nuts? I wish I would. Man.
I'm sorry, excuse me, y'all. But anyways, when y'all was doing them freak leagues, y'all may have not been dressing like it, but y'all was showing fucking instead of way back in y'all days, y'all was selling.
Only freak. Oh my goodness.
For free. You ain't even sold it for nothing.
She said they were selling it for free. I ain't even sold it for nothing. This is why you have so many black women on the internet telling each other how to wash they funky my pH off. I never heard that word so much in my life until this little generation. Like, everybody talking about their pH, and it's because you got your ass on all public seats. Like, I wouldn't dare let my raw skin anywhere close to my private areas. Like, just be out in public. Whenever you got that much flesh out in public, you not a stripper and you not at the beach, like, you stank. Even if you don't, you stank. You do. You look like you stank because you're too exposed to outside. Like, how could you not stink? You for outside, you off the curb. You know what goes on the curb? Trash. That's what y'all be looking like. Straight po black trash. Whether you got money or not, you're poor spiritually. Even when I wore short shorts, I would buy them and bend over backwards in the mirror at the store so I can make sure that when I bend down and pick up something, my booty cheeks were not out. I never wore the top naked and the bottom naked at the same time. If you have on a skimpy top, you have to have on full covered bottoms. If you got on skimpy bottoms, then you have on a beautiful covered blouse or top. I have never been the person to dress like that out in public. I've never been to a beach and wore a thong in public. I just don't think it's a classy thing to do. And so with CRACK era, it broke up the families. Nobody was there to tell y'all that you should be ashamed of yourself. After CRACK, people stop saying you ought to be ashamed of yourself. They start saying ain't no shame in my game. Shame is a good thing to have, baby. Like, and that's why they have this generation talking about don't shame people, body shame, fat shame. Y'all need some shame. You ought to be a mother. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And that's what I'm saying. It brings out the worst in me to talk about certain topics, but I definitely find it embarrassing. All I see with black women is raw, naked, outside, public surface, butt, and weave and wigs and no edges. Y'all a bunch of, it's just like, ugh, dog. That's why y'all always on the internet trying to teach each other how to wash your funky stank. We didn't even used to be the people that stank. I ain't never seen this many dirty looking black bonnet outside, flip flop legging every day. Like back in the day, whoever wore something leggings every day or tight, we already knew you stank from time to time because you always got on something stank. Like, it's just a thing. And you are the people who are on here talking about your pH every day. Every day. What we've lost is pride, baby. You're supposed to have a little sense of pride. Not too much pride, because God hates the pride full, meaning you're full of pride. Y'all are the most vain, dirty, dusty, toothless group to come about thus far. That's the problem with back in the day. Whatever women was doing, it was in less numbers. They was not broadcasting it for the world like they proud of it. It's just like y'all use these little, what is HBCU? Hot Black Coochie Unit, Hot Black Coochie University. Like, sit down, okay? It's embarrassing. Nobody takes black people in general seriously because y'all get on here and act like a bunch of black fools. And that's because after crack, your families was ripped apart and nobody was at home teaching y'all anything. Y'all was at home watching TV and eating noodles all day. No vegetables to go to your brain to help with your common sense. Like, y'all be grown and don't even eat vegetables. And now, talking about a pH. Half of y'all don't even know to wipe from front to back. Half of y'all, like, that's what we're losing. Sense. You're losing your marbles. I'm losing respect for y'all. I'm losing empathy for y'all. That's what we're losing. Smart, educated dummies